Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. We are back with Vesper. I have run us out of the Gold Saucer, and we've got our wind-up airship, but I've actually brought us to where we need to go for our main story quest, Vesper Bay. So Vesper is in Vesper Bay. I don't know if that's where I got the name, like I said last time. We did go ahead and visit the Gold Saucer last time. There are quite a few things that we didn't get to in the Gold Saucer. So we didn't do the chocobo racing, nor did we do the pet battles. We'll go back and do those. I just didn't want to do 2 Gold Saucer episodes in a row. Today, I want to go ahead and continue the main story and focus on the main quest. So, we are coming to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay, and it tells us to go here. So this is basically the headquarters of the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Thancred told us to come here, so we're going to see what this little Lalafell has to say. Tataru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Trollololola. Trollololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololol I would think you not sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... But we're Vesper Valentina, and Thancred told us to come here. Here at the behest of Thancred. Oh, that fit perfectly. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Oh, it didn't fit perfectly. We told her our name. Oh, well. Let's see. Vesper Valentina. Vesper Valentina. Ah, here you are. Ahem, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru. I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Yay! The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Okay. Alright, so she's in the solar. The solar is actually an instanced room down here. Instance for reasons you will find out. So a lot of stuff happens in here. And so it's going to change the environment in here a lot as we go through the story. So I know some people say they wish they could just come in here and like everything is the same all the time and they could meet other people in here. But that's not going to be how this part works. So, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you are Vesper Valentina. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. So I am going to say that I think this episode is going to be a lot of cutscenes and reading. So please bear with me through all of that. Oh, we're going to get something. Is it better than what the wrist we have on? What do we have on? Strength, vitality, mind. The one we have on is actually better. So I'm going to take the... Whoops. I took the money. Ah, all the Scions.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
So we met Minfilia. We saw Thancred and all the other Scions, and of course only half the cutscene is voiced. So we'll get through the rest of it. Naturally, your aid will go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied to you. The right to employ retainers, for example, which is going to be great. That's our bank, basically. We'll be able to call someone and put our stuff in there. So, are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Hey, Tataru. The papers you requested, my lady. I want her hat. I really like the feather in that. Chocobo feather, probably. I wonder what paper she's signing. I actually don't remember what it is she's doing. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we may ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. No problem. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater goods besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now, you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. It's not a very good password. It doesn't have a symbol or a number or even a capital letter. Alright, we got our level. And we got Thunder too. Deals lightning damage with a potency of 50. Lightning damage over time. Potency 21. Thunder of 30. Cast 2.49, 2.99. I'm gonna have to look. How many MP? 54, 36. Okay. I think. Can you have 2 thunders on at once? I'm gonna have to look how we use that. What? Hiring a retainer. Yep, we're gonna go do that. If we can get to it today. So, we Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike things known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Didn't she just say that? I know not what it is you desire. There's going to be thunder cracking in just a second, guys. Sorry about that. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe... Yeah, she just said all this. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Sorry about the thunder. It just started storming while I was starting to record this. So I do apologize for that. Okay. Voiced?
I take it you will help us.
All right.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Before I click, we're about to find out if they revoiced him, because he used to be voiced by the same actor who did Balthier from Final Fantasy XII, so we're about to find out.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
It's totally him.
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Hey guys, so I made a little bit of a mistake when I recorded this episode first time around. I forgot to hit the unmute button after this cutscene, so I'm gonna voice over a little bit of this. One of my biggest fears was this happening because if I do this in The Sims, I can just re-record the episode and get it back. In an online MMO, you can't reload or anything like that, so I'm gonna try to voice over. I do catch it later on in the episode, so I apologize and I hope you guys don't mind that we have to do this. So let's just continue on where we left off with the story. Alright, ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Alright, so we're going to head off. I think what we're actually going to do is stop and get one of our retainers in the meantime. So this voiceover is going to go on for about 10 minutes. I do apologize. Like I said, one of my biggest fears was that the recording would go wrong and we'd miss some stuff. I was thinking about cutting it out, but I really want you guys to see the retainer stuff and how we purchased one of them. So I'm going to leave that part in. I'm going to leave all this in and just talk over it. Because I don't think we do any more reading. I think that part was the only story part that we're going to miss. So the rest of it's just going to be us. We're going back to Ul'dah, to the Adventurers Guild, so that we can pick up our retainer. No, our retainer, you saw from the recording, is that it's like acts like a bank basically. So you can put all of your stuff from your inventory into the bank. You can have them sell things on the market and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble finding where we get that retainer to start off here. So this episode, I did notice we were getting a little bit of lag the entire time that we were playing in here. So I do want to apologize for that as well. I think when I was recording this, it was storming. So I think we were getting some internet lag from the storms, just a little bit. So you would come up into the Adventurers Guild to get the retainer. And I think I actually go to the wrong place. Actually, yeah, I made the same mistake twice now. I'm looking for the retainer in the Adventurers Guild, and I'll actually go into the inn to try and find it. But it's not there. It's where I'm looking on the map right there in the Sapphire Market Exchange. And I figure it out in a little bit here. Because I say there's no place here. Because I was thinking about Gridania, and I thought that there was a retainer place that you could pick up it in the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, but there's not. So it's not the same for Ul'dah. So I go into my inn room. And then I realized this is not gonna work at all. There's a summoning bell, which would work. Crystal bell in the back there is where we could get a haircut, but I didn't want to do that. And so I realized out here we have to actually go to the marketplace in the city to get our retainer. And we're going to have to go to the Weavers Guild. There's going to be the closest Aethernet there. So we'll go ahead and head over there to pick up our retainer. You start off, if you're a subscriber, you start off with 2 retainers that you can use. You can also purchase another one off of the Mog Station. I did purchase a 3rd one for one of my other characters and wound up not using it. So I don't know. It's there if you need it. For me, I just like the space because I'm a hoarder. Oh, triple triad matches again. So you saw on the map there was a new icon that was popping up. You can find triple triad matches all around the world now. So we went to the Gold Saucer in the previous episode. Triple triad matches. Some of them are going to be hard. Some of them are going to be easy. So there's the summoning bell. And then I think I find the retainer up here. But we might stop and do some of the triple triad matches at some point or another. But it's just going to depend on what cards we get. And I'm not used to playing with it, so I don't really know how best to do the triple triad matches. I might have to, play around with it a little more. We could learn together. But alright, so we're hiring our first retainer. And we're just picking out basically what we want them to look like, and what we want their personality to be. So when you hire a retainer, you actually come into like almost a character creator scene, and you can make them any race, any gender, and you have to give them a name, but you have to give them a look. And you guys know me, when I try to sort of customize that, I couldn't make up my mind. No, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I go through and I'm like, oh man, which one do we want? And I think I end up going with the Aura, which was going to be the race of our character originally, but I went with the Elezen. So this is our chance to play a little bit with an Aura character customization. But I actually don't spend a whole lot of time because we would have been here all day. I realized like maybe 2 steps in, like maybe I should just randomize the appearance until we get a cool one, and this is the one that I actually go with. So she's kind of pale, got a mismatched eyes there. Don't save the appearance, but I go ahead and go in. And then the other part of this is that you have to actually give them a name. And I have a lot of difficulty trying to name the retainer because, like your character, I think that they do have to be unique names so no one else can have them. Here you pick out their personality, and for that, that sort of look of a retainer, I go ahead and pick the polite one. Because I think she looks a little bit softer, soft-spoken maybe. So it's going to say that when she comes in, she says, "My lady, what would you ask of me?" And when dismissed, they're going to say, "If ever you have need of me, just ring." So all the attitude does is pick which greeting and which, salutation at the end they're going to get when they come and go. So here, yeah, like I said, you have to pick out a name, and I think I tried Rosa at first. But then I remember that it has to be a unique name, just like your character's name. So trying to pick out a unique name that no one else has chosen for the retainers. You see me pause for so long here. I'm struggling real hard to come up with a name. This is not my strong suit at all. Oh, wow, I don't know. There we go. We tried Rosa. It looks like it's going to go, but then it doesn't. So it says, "Oh, sorry, the name you've chosen is not available." So then I go ahead and I try actually a name that I had for a character in World of Warcraft, which is Edelmane. She was a little warlock I had on the Burning Blade server, who I kept dying because it was a PvP server, so I rage deleted her. I said I was never going to play a warlock again. But here she is. She's our retainer now. And then you can hit the summoning bell and pull out your retainer. And see, she greets you, my lady. What would you ask of me? And then you can have her hold items. You can have her hold gil. You can, you know, have her sell items from your inventory on the market, which is like the auction house, or sell items from her inventory on the market, which is usually how you use your retainer. So if I want to put items into her space, you know, I can just pick and choose what I don't want to be carrying around. We put the dyes in there. We basically put anything that we would not readily need on the battlefield in there. So you can click and drag like I'm doing there. I get kind of sidetracked because I don't remember where we got this faded copy of Riptide. It's a sheet music, and I think if you collect a lot, you get music you can play in your house. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of that into our inventory. Then I realize I don't have to click and drag, so I just start putting anything, any crafting material. A lot of people say just sell it. I can't. I'm such a hoarder. I have to hold on to everything that could possibly used for crafting, possibly be used for it. So I go ahead and put any crafting material into the retainer's inventory so that she can hold on to it for us. Like I said, most of the crafting is going to be done off camera, but this is just a good way for me to make sure we have materials. Again, we won't probably use a whole lot of it right away. We sort it so it's all sorted out. Then I think I'm going to show you how to sell on the auction house or on the market. I don't have anything that would sell right now, so yeah, I decided to come back and show you the market, how to sell on the market here. All the stuff that we have doesn't sell for a whole lot on the market. Yep, I decided to come back here and show you real quick, because the stuff that we sell is easily attainable. So sell items from your retainer's inventory. So all the stuff we just put in there, we can just click one and drag it over to the marketplace, and we say, oh, I don't know what the prices are. So you can actually hit a button at the top that says compare prices, and you can see what people are selling that item for on the market now. And the very first one is 99 of the one that we had. It sells for 99 gil, so it's basically 1 gil per item. Not worth putting on the market. No one's gonna really buy that unless you have a stack of it. I try maybe the faded copy of Riptide, thinking maybe it would be more, and it's not. Again, it's 1 gil for 1. So I decided that we don't have anything really to sell. If anything, we would get a stack of them, like 99, and sell it for 99, but even that's not really worth it. 100 gil in Final Fantasy Online is not a whole lot. I get distracted by this shield that I assume it looks like a Titan shield, something from one of the primals. All that rock and stuff. So we're going to continue the main quest, and we'll go to Camp Drybone, and actually I think this is where I realized that it's done. So this is where I'll leave off and pick up, and I left it all in for you guys. So I think I've been muted this entire time that we were doing this, so I'm going to probably have to voice over some things for you guys, and I apologize that we did that. But we're continuing our main story quest. And we're going to come here to Isambard. Let's talk to him. I am Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also wanted us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Alright, I don't want any of those. I want the monies. Okay, so let's talk to Isambard again and find out what he needs us to do. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all of this. You will do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Ladama. The innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljas still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljas seek in this area. Okay. Where are we going? Down here. Actually, we gotta go up to go down. So go up here. Yeah, so like I said, I might cut some stuff out. I'm gonna have to look back at the recording and see how long my mic's been muted. But there might be some stuff that I did off camera, depending on how long that was muted. And I'll explain everything, you know, as I go back. So hopefully that's all taken care of. Oh well, it happens. And it sucks because I can't, like, reload and go back and do the stuff I've done. I could try to voice over stuff, I guess, but... Oh. Okay, so we're going to have a time here. We're actually probably going to end up pulling all of them, which might suck for us, but that's okay. We've got it. We've got this. We're helping out whoever else was doing their quest out here. Alright, so let's talk to, or get some of these. We're checking out the corpses of the people who died here. Got robbed, unfortunately. Okay, got the corpses. Let's go deliver them back to Camp Drybone. We didn't, you know what we didn't do? We didn't unlock our mount yet. I really thought that we were on the quest to unlock our mount. The Grand Companies would come in, but apparently we're still not there quite yet. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get it. It's coming soon, I promise. So, talk to Isambard. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes. I don't know why they're flowers, but they are flowers instead of corpses. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, and I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining. After all, I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were among them, how would we best discover who may implicit in these vanishings? Implicit? Is that the right use of that word? I don't know. Alright, let's keep going. Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk, okay? What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Okay? So we gotta go to the inn. Speed it up and do some sprinting. And let's see. Oh, this guy. He's the guy from the town that was threatening to enlist that girl. He's that dumb merchant. Well, gods be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Alda. What in seven hells do you want with me now? Here, I have a note from Isambard. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Okay? So we gotta talk to the people because they're scared that everyone's disappearing. So here's a hungry beggar right in front of us. Let's talk to him. But please, miss, just leave me be. Oh, okay, that's it. Here's a devious derelict. Little Lalafell derelict. I have nothing to say but this. Thaltake who, or whatever, has been feeding off of us low folk. Oh, he's scared. And then we got a petrified pauper. Well, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Okay. Alright. We did that. Let's Go back to, what's his name? Ungust? Yeah. What was that mount? I have no idea what that mount was, but it's awesome. Ungust. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Costa del Sol is like a beach area that's really cool. When we get there, you'll see why he's saying that. It's like a resort area. Oh, who's this animal? That's awesome. This pet that this person has? Wonder what they're doing. Alright. I don't know what quest brings them at high level in there. Probably one that I don't know of, so it might be a new one. Alright, Isambard. Welcome back, Vesper. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Okay. What else we got? Isambard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the Lichyard. It's like Lich King. Lichyard. Lich King. I don't know why I base everything off of WoW, but Lichyard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Okay. Alright. We can probably go up here and get there. Yeah. Right? Is this gonna take us up there? Yeah, this should take us to the right spot. We gotta go over here, though. So we gotta turn around. Drybone's weird because it's in like a little cavern. Like it's down below, and you gotta run up weird places to get there. There's the graveyard. Oh, you know what quest that I haven't seen? Is the, I don't know why this graveyard made me think of it. Probably because you have to come out here. I think it's late level quest, actually. So I won't say anything about it. I think you do get it, after, like, level 50 and stuff. Aw, sad dead guy. Here's Marquez. Marquis, probably. Alright. I am Marquis, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay? Top the ridge. Take the path. Like that back here? Yeah. Must be. Take the path. Lay him to rest. Aw. That's a nice grave site up here. Okay. Embalmed corpse. I wonder whose corpse it is. Bury the embalmed corpse. Anyone we know? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's bury him. And report back to Marquis. With our wind-up airship. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. We did it. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls. Something's up with him. Alright, let's go in here. Talk to Orson. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I shall be sure to share the information with you. But I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, it seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis, and soon. Thancred. How would Thancred take offense? Alright, let's go out here. Oh, we're just going back to Camp Drybone. Okay. Let's go see what we have to turn in and where we go next. Maybe back to... oh, we should pick up this Chocobo Keep while we run by. I was going to ride a Chocobo Keep out to Horizon, but I didn't actually have it. Didn't have the Chocobo to ride. Ooh, that's cool. We'll get that mount later on. That actually comes with the main quest. Oh, took a wrong turn. Whoa. Alright. Isambard. Thank you, Vesper. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Vesper? Oh, Thancred, hi. Leggy Thancred. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust. More times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the commons folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Ohorine herself. Ohorine, she wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Oh, do we get a new... No, these aren't better, so I'm going to take the money. Give me that money. Okay. Alright, Isambard. We'll pick up the next quest. Sister Ohorine, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Vesper, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Ohorine's activities. Okay, where's this kid? All the way up there, my god. Okay, we'll have to run up there. Oh cool, look at all this stuff she's got on hers. So we're gonna run up to... I don't even know what's up there, to be honest. I don't remember what what there is up in that area. We have to go around here, right? Yep, okay. This is when a mount would come in handy. I'm not gonna lie. We had to kill these for our hunting log. So I've been up to the section, but I went to the right, not to the left up here at this intersection. So I don't remember what's up here. There's a city or something? Doesn't look like it. Golden Bazaar. I don't remember it at all. I don't remember what it is even. Yep, so I went in there to kill stuff for the Thaumaturge hunting log as well, which I haven't even looked at the next hunting log. Okay. So I don't think we're gonna find anything fairly shortly. I think we're still a bit over leveled for what we need to be, or for what, you know, the story would require. Because what level is this? 19. We are. We're over leveled by quite a lot, actually. Is there someone running up behind me? No. I don't know how I heard that. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up this Chocobo Porter. Excuse me. And then we're going to go find Uncombed Urchin. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't like anything up here, really. It's just kind of... Please help! Sister Ohorine went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Uh-oh. Okay. So we'll go find what's out here. Sister... Okay, over here. We're gonna go talk to the sister. But we're gonna spawn bad guys. So, we'll see. We'll spawn these bad guys, we'll talk to her, and then I think we'll go ahead and end after that. So, because I was muted for a portion, I don't actually know how long I was muted. It couldn't be too long, but I went about 5, we'll probably be 10 minutes over by the time this is done. And hopefully it won't be more than that. So we might run long, we might run a little short on this one, but I'm going to try to watch that. I wanted to mute for those cutscenes that we had, because I was taking a drink during the cutscene. So, you are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. Okay, oh, my cat is back. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. She doesn't seem like a bad person. Camp Drybone. So we could do just a simple thing and just teleport back there real quick. So we don't have to take that run all the way again. Although I should be saving the gil and those tickets for longer runs, but I want to get this one done. So, all right. Where is he? Eisenbard. Talk to him. Sister Ohorine was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I would agree. And none of these are better, so again, we'll take the money. And I'm just gonna pick up the next one, and that will be where we end. Is this better then? Wait. What does so I hit control. Item quality. Oh, okay, so if it was a higher quality. Oh, we'll just accept. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Ohorine. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Okay, well, we'll go do that next time. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and call it here and hopefully, we are okay. I don't know why she's looking over there. I think I clicked somewhere. There we go. Hopefully we're okay with the timing. Again, I might have to have voiced over something, and I apologize for that. I'll watch better my mute button. But thanks, guys, for showing support for the series again. If you do want to see some more Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. But I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye, everyone.